In 2016, AS Monaco took the French league by storm by not only winning the league, but winning it very convincingly. They topped the table that year, finishing 8 points clear of the nearest team to them, Paris Saint-Germain. The following year was an impressive feat as well. They did finish second. They were 13 points behind Paris Saint-Germain, but ever since then, they never really quite figured out how to reach that form that they once got in 2016. It was to the point in 2018 they very nearly got relegated. But this is where we do come in, because today we're going to take a trip over to France. We're going to give our mates Monaco a helping hand by taking them from where they are right now to the height of glory and winning the Champions League. If there's any teams you want me to rebuild, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you go on to enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and smash the ever-living shit out of that subscribe button. It really just helps with the growth of the channel. We are aiming for 3,000 subscribers before the end of 2022. That is the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have yet to see one of my rebuild videos before, here are the rules. The main objective of this rebuild is to win the Champions League. I can make any transfers that I want, making it as realistic as possible. All games have to be simulated, but the Champions League final has to be played. Now that you know how this works, strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. So to begin our journey with AS Monaco, we've been given just over 23.5 million. And our first bit of business was getting a brand new goalkeeper. And we have done just that by bringing in Thomas Strakosha for just under 15 million. Meanwhile, we have just made a pretty big sale. We have just sold Kevin Volland for 38.5 million. We have also just loaned out Matt Seymour for 1 year. And with the money that we got from Kevin Volland's sale, we have brought in Christoph Baumgartner. The 22-year-old did cost us just under 25 million. Now, as I always do, I always check the youth academy just to see what the scout has to offer, and we've come across this guy, Pierre Gillet, age 17, 68 rated, 5-star, but the thing is, I don't think he's going to quite fit the team for a couple of years. So what we're going to do, we're going to put him into the senior team, we're going to stick him out on loan. Failing that, we'll put him on developmental and hope for the best. And that is the end of that transfer window. This is how the team is looking going into the first season in this rebuild. I think it's a pretty strong looking team going into this first season. I think that we've got a good chance of getting Champions League football in the first season. We've got the rat up top this year. I'm hoping that this guy's actually pretty decent for us. I'd like to see him gain like 20 to 30 goals this season. But we have got Europa League, so let's go check out who we got on the group stage. That is a nasty group. We're in Group B. We're joined by PSV, Real Sociedad, and SK Sturm Graz. I've never heard of them in my life. This one could literally go either way. I'd like to think that we're strong enough to progress, but PSV and Real Sociedad are definitely not a team to be overlooked. Well, I thought we were going to finish second, but we ended up topping the table. We did only lose one. We won 4, drew 1, lost 1. Real Sociedad were right on our tails, 2 points behind us. PSV didn't really turn up, and SK Sturm Graz, like, they just weren't good enough, were they? Let's be honest. Meanwhile, in the French League, it's Strasbourg that are taking the bloody top spot this time. 41 points, 3 points clear of second place Marseille. Then it is Paris Saint-Germain, Stade Rennais. Then it is ourselves. Olympique Lyon aren't having a good time of it at all this season. We have managed to send the youngster out on a 2-year loan deal to Montpellier. We have just sold Djibril Sidibe to Ajax for just under 11 million. And we have more than upgraded on Sidibe. We have brought in Jeremy Frimpong, the 21-year-old Dutchman. Cost us just over 35 million to get away for Bayer Leverkusen, but trust me, this guy will be worth it. And after that transfer window, this is how the team is currently lining up. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple of players that I would like to improve a little bit more. One of them being Diatta, and the other one being Badiashile, but I know for a fact that this guy will rise up like a rocket soon. I'm really happy about the team being well-rounded, man. I think that this team has got potential to be very special in the next couple of seasons. As for the objective of this season, I'd like to win the Europa League. I'd definitely like to win the Europa League. An automatic guarantee of us going into the Champions League next season. On top of that, I would like a top 4 finish. I definitely think both of those things are achievable. We have officially reached the end of season 1, and it's safe to say we have definitely done well this season. We have got second spot. We were 12 points behind PSG, but PSG in the French League, there's not much you can really do against PSG, man. They are so good. PSG also won the League Cup, beating us to win it in the process. Roma won the Europa Conference League. It was us who won the Europa League as well, so no matter where we finished in the French League, we were guaranteed Champions League football for Season 2 regardless. And this time, it was Manchester United who were crowned champions of Europe, beating PSG in the process. At least they didn't win everything. While I did say at the start I'd like Ben Yedder to get 20 to 30 goals, and he got 35 goals and 4 assists from 55 games. That is monstrous stats, to be fair. You got Sofiane Diop going up 6 overall this time. Holy shit, this guy was a hidden gem, wasn't he? But Fofana had a good season, Baumgartner had a good season, Golovin had a very good season actually. 26 years old, 82 rated. Tushimani. That's all I need to say. For Season 2, we definitely won't win the Champions League. Our team isn't strong enough in the slightest to compete. Maybe we can get out of the group stage and maybe we can get past the round of 16. I'm hoping for a quarter-final finish. It depends on who we get drawn against. How we do in Season 2 depends on how much budget we get. In Season 2, we've been given just over £60 million. Our first bit of business in Season 2 is bringing in Angel Di Maria on a free. Right, I've got to catch you guys up on some stuff. So basically, at the last part of Season 1, Fofana had his release clause met, and by the time I'd seen it, it was far too late to do anything about it. So Fofana is no longer in the team, hence why we have brought in Saul from Atletico Madrid for £30 million. I did say as well at the end of last season that I would like to bring in a better winger if I could afford one, and we could afford one. We have brought in Dejan Kulusevski for £43 million from Juventus. With the recent acquisition of Kulusevski and Angel Di Maria, it only made sense to let go of Gelson Martins. We sold him for just over £15 million. And that is the end of that transfer window. This is how we're looking going into the first half of Season 2, and this is a much improved team compared to what it was at the start of Season 1. The additions of Kulusevski and Saul really do inject quality into this team. I am hoping that players like Henrique, Badiashile and Frimpong can just keep improving as the season progresses. We are also in the Champions League this time as well, so let's go take a look at who's in our group stage. So we are up against Atletico Madrid, Dynamo Zagreb and Galatasaray. Now, honestly, it should be Atletico topping this table quite easily. It'll be between ourselves and Galatasaray. Actually, no, Dynamo Zagreb can sneak a couple of points in there here and there. I'd be surprised if Atletico don't make it through, but it's definitely between ourselves, Galatasaray and Dynamo Zagreb on who goes through with them. Holy shit, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Atletico Madrid, I knew for a fact that they'd storm this group. But bloody hellfire, Dynamo Zagreb and Galatasaray really put up a big fight, didn't they? We only managed to scrape through by 1 point. Doesn't fill me with too much hope when we're only just beating the likes of Dynamo Zagreb and Galatasaray. But nevertheless, let's have a look who's in our round of 16 tie. We are definitely going out in the round of 16. We're up against Liverpool. We are so screwed. Meanwhile, in the French League, we are second in the league. We're only 1 point behind PSG. That is some pretty good going, to be fair. We're 5 points clear of RC Lens. FC Nantes are 4th in the league. 5th place is Lille. 6th place is Olympique Lyon. 7th is Marseille. Montpellier take 8th spot. To be honest, it's going to be tough going beating PSG to the top spot this year because of the squad that they've got is just ridiculous. But it's not impossible. We have done a little bit of business in this second transfer when we brought in Ilkay Gundogan on a free, so he will be joining us at the start of Season 3. We have just brought in Sven Botman on a player swap deal. We sent them Guillermo Maripan and £26.4 million. And after that transfer, now this is how the team is currently looking going into the second half of this season and going into the round of 16 tie against Liverpool. Now, do you know what, right? If it was any other team, I'd reckon we got a decent chance, but Liverpool, man, they're another level on this game. This is exactly what I mean, man. How can you compete with that team? That starting 11 is godly. Our team's pretty decent, don't get me wrong, but Liverpool's team is just out of this world. Anyways, we are at home in this game. If there's any chance of us getting a decent result, it would be here. We get a 2-2 draw. That is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We may have a chance in the second leg here. We may be able to pull one over Liverpool. It literally all boils down to this second leg time, and we're away from home in this one. To be fair, if we can get a 2-2 draw at home, we may have a slight chance of stealing it and knocking Liverpool out in this second leg. Let's find out. Can we pull off? Oh my God. We've actually gone and done it. I'm actually gobsmacked at that. I was not expecting that at all. Liverpool have been knocked out by us. If we can beat Liverpool, we can beat freaking anybody. And our next opponents are none other than our biggest rivals in the French League at the minute, PSG. Do you know what? I'd let them have the French League if they'd let us have the Champions League. That's the deal I'm willing to make with them. The thing is as well, I'm not writing us off in the slightest anymore, because if we can beat Liverpool, we can definitely have a good chance of beating anybody. We're at home in this tie. Let's see if we can get a leg up on him. Yeah, maybe not. PSG are just far too strong. Mbappe with the brace, man. Yeah, they completely dominated that game. Maybe our time in the Champions League is going to come to an end. Yep, we are definitely out. Kulusevski has picked up a suspension, which basically means that one of our best players is out of this game, and yeah, pretty much our chances are null. So we're just going to get this over and done with. If we pull this out of the back, yeah, there we go. It was 3-2 in the end, 5-2 on aggregate. PSG do successfully get to the next round, knocking us out in the process. The only thing left to do now is go to the end of the season and see if we got top 4 again. We did end up finishing second once again. This time we were 8 points behind PSG. We're closing that gap ever so slightly. The important thing to take away is, though, we're in the Champions League once again in Season 3. Once again, it was PSG who won the League Cup. It was Latin who won the Europa Conference League. Ajax won the Europa League. And this time it was Barcelona who were crowned champions of Europe. Once again, Ben Yedder proving to me why I shouldn't be selling him. 85 rated, 32 years old, and still bagging 29 goals and 8 assists in 53 games. The man is an absolute monster. Diop going to 87 rated, bagging himself 30 goals and assists combined in 54 games. Truly a special talent this man is. Honestly, I do feel we'd have done a lot better in the Champions League if we hadn't have been absolutely shafted with who we got put up against. First it was Liverpool, then it was PSG. We were bound to get knocked out at some point. But next season, hopefully we'll have a lot more than 60 million to spend. Hopefully, with the money that we get, we'll be able to bring in Champions League caliber players. We have begun Season 3 with just under 80 million, but I completely forgot to tell you about that before I made our first signing. And here he is, the goalkeeper who, in my opinion, was the best goalkeeper from the Euros. We have brought him over from Everton for 24 million. We're doing quite well this transfer window. We have also brought in Riyad Mahrez on a free too. And we have completed the biggest signing yet. We have brought in 23-year-old Pedro Porro from Manchester City for 54.2 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold the star man, the rat himself, Wissam Ben Yedder, for 67.9 million. We've just sold quite a few players, so I'm going to run through them dead quick. So we have just sold Diatta for 33.3 million. We've sold Christoph Baumgartner for 52.4 million. And we have also sold Alexander Golovin for 33.5 million. Replacing Wissam Ben Yedder, we have brought in the Canadian king himself, Jonathan David, for 80.7 million pounds. This is a signing I'm very excited about. We have just brought in Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich for 67 million. He's going to slot straight into that starting 11. And that is the end of that transfer window, and this is how our team is looking now. The only real thing that I want to improve now, I'd love it if these pair could shoot up like a rocket this time, because really that's the only thing I think that's keeping us away from having a very good chance of winning the Champions League. Just those two centre backs. Other than that, the team everywhere is pretty solid. I'm really excited to see how Musiala does this season. He's already gone up 2 and the season hasn't even began yet. We are, as I've just mentioned, again in the Champions League this time, so let's go check out the group stage. Okay, that's probably the most two-sided group I've ever seen. We've got Real Madrid, Club Brugge and FC SB, so honestly, it should be ourselves and Madrid going through. I cannot see Club Brugge or FC SB pulling up a chance against us. While I did not see us topping the group, I saw us going through, but I did not expect us to finish above Real Madrid. As I predicted, it was between us and Madrid, man. FC, SB and Club Brugge, they didn't really stand a chance, to be fair. They really did get put in a group of death. Now let's see if we're up against a big team or a small team. Oh, okay, we're up against Dynamo Zagreb in the round of 16. That is definitely a promising sign for this season. And yet again, we are second in the league come the halfway point of the season. Nice are 1 point above us. Then it is Olympique Marseille 1 point below us. Then it's PSG 2 points below us. Saint Etienne 5th place, Lille 6th place. From 4th to 1st, it's exceptionally close. Didn't do anything in that transfer window, I ain't gonna lie to you. We didn't have the funds to, and honestly, it's the first time, really, that nobody's coming for any of our plays, like, properly. So this is the team that's going into the knockout stages of the Champions League, and I've got to say, from the midfield up, it is tremendously strong. The right back strong, left back strong. It's just this back three, man. These centre backs and the keeper, I really wish they'd improve. I really wish they'd go up in rating, but I don't think they're going to for a little while yet, so we're going to have to settle with what they are. But we are up against Dynamo Zagreb in the round of 16. This is no disrespect to Dynamo Zagreb, but if we don't go through quite comfortably, there's definitely something a miss. I mean, look at our team. Look how strong our team is, man. And if I'm looking at Dynamo Zagreb's team, there's not one player on that team I actually recognise. So we're not going to beat around the bush. We're going to get this done and dusted straight away. Away leg. Why do we always do this? We always make it difficult. No matter how strong our team is, no matter how weak the opposition is, we always make it difficult. It's time to finish this off. It is time to finish this off. If we don't go through and get knocked out in the round of 16 by Dynamo Zagreb of all teams, after this time last year, we knocked out Liverpool, I'm definitely not going to be bloody happy about this. Come on. I'll tell you what, we don't make it easy, we make it 1-0, we do go through to the quarterfinals, but if we face opposition that are better than Dynamo Zagreb in the next round and we play like that, we are out. Definitely a tougher team to come up against, definitely going to be a tricky one this time. We're up against Wolfsburg and they've got definitely some star names in that team. James Ward-Prowse, Vardiol, the cat kicker Zuma, the prick. Definitely a tricky team, but I reckon we've definitely got this one on the bag. We're at home in the first leg. Let's see if we can... How are we losing, man? How are we losing to Wolfsburg? Why are we playing so shit in the Champions League all of a sudden? I feel like I've done everything right. I brought in really good quality players. I brought in players on a free. I've added squad depth. Literally, I don't know what else to do. Right, enough waffling. We're going to skip this and hopefully we can pull our fingers out of our backside. Oh my God. What a goddamn tie that turned out to be. 5-3 to us in the end, 7-6 to us on aggregate. What a... If you're a neutral, that is literally the dream quarter-final to watch. By the looks of it, though, we absolutely dominated the game. They had 3 shots and they scored 3. Like, that's just typical, isn't it? But nevertheless, we have made it to the semi-finals this time. Now we're up against it. We are up against Manchester United. Now, the thing is, if we were playing against these in real life, I would absolutely bet my house on us winning because in real life, United are just shit, aren't they? But on paper, United have one of the best teams you could possibly ask for. Anyways, we are away from home. We're at Old Trafford in this tie. Let's see if we can pull one out of the bag. Get a win to go into the second leg. We get a draw, which, to be fair, I will take with both arms open. See, when you actually look at United's team, and I mean you actually look at United's team, they've got the front three with Moreno, Rashford and Sancho. They're ridiculous, let's be honest. You got Sangare, Fred as the middle midfielders, like the centre midfielders. Pogba is the defensive midfielder. Like, that just doesn't work. Pogba is not a defensive-minded midfielder. Then you've got Hardley, Lindelof, Varane, Wan-Bissaka. The right side's good. The left side's not that good. And then you've got David De Gea, who's got to be getting on at this point. So, realistically, we should be beating them. We've definitely got a better team. But nevertheless, I'm going to quick sim this game and hope to God that I'm right. Come on! We are beating Manchester United 3-2 on aggregate. We're 1-0 away from home. We are finally in the finals of the Champions League. So on the 25th of May 2024, in the Champions League final, it is Inter Milan versus AS Monaco. This one I am looking forward to playing, I ain't going to lie to you. But before we get into the final, let's check how we've done elsewhere this season. We just can't get top spot, can we? PSG have beaten us to the top point again by 1. God damn, I give up, man. What do we have to do to get top spot in the French League? We've done everything right. We literally left everybody else for dead. It was literally between ourselves and PSG. The closest team to us, obviously third place, it was Nice, and they were 11 points behind us. That's how far apart ourselves and PSG are in the French League at this point now. I'm absolutely gutted we haven't won the French League, though. I'm absolutely gutted. We finished second 3 seasons in a row now. Meanwhile, it was West Ham who won the Europa Conference League. It was Frankfurt who won the Europa League. And PSG did beat us to win the Trophy Champ. What a signing this guy turned out to be. 35 goals, 16 assists and 51 apps. That is literally a goal a game. That is fucking ridiculous. I'm absolutely buzzing, guys. I think everything I've done in this rebuild, I've done it spot on. There is, however, one thing we have to do, and that's win the Champions League to cap off a near perfect season. Inter Milan have always had a weird formation on FIFA. I don't know why. It's like a 3-1-4-2, but like all the players are in different positions, and it's weird. They're all really weirdly put on the pitch. But that is a very good team. Just to point out a couple of players that catch my eye, they got Palhinha, Barella, Paulista, Adair Militao, and Lautaro Martinez up top with Correa. This one is definitely not going to be an easy game. But what did we expect? It is the most competitive non-international competition in Europe. With that being said, it is Inter Milan versus Monaco at the Bernabeu in the Champions League final. You know, Monaco and Inter Milan in real life would actually be quite a good game, so it's going to be interesting who comes out on top in this game. Jonathan David's on the ball. He's got options. He's found Kulevetsky. Oh, God, he is a giant in real life. Oh, hang on. Musiala, first time on his right. Oh, my God. Oh, bro, I don't care who you are. No one in the world is saving that. That roofed the goddamn there. Let's just take a look at this. That's a beautiful ball from Jonathan David. Musiala, oh my God. He hit that as hard as he bloody could. Let's take a look at it. This must have been so inside the... Oh my God, wow. No keeper in the world is saving that. Immediate impact in the first half. Musiala, 6 minutes in. Inter Milan have got a lot of work to do now. Jonathan David finds Diop. Diop, he sees the giant Kulevetsky. Kulevetsky, oh! Tell you what, that could have been 2-0 in 10 minutes there if Inter Milan weren't careful. Jonathan David, again, has found Kulevetsky. Kulevetsky's kept it in. He's going to cut this onto his left. He's going to find Gundogan. Gundogan's going to have a pop. Oh, it's blocked on the outside of the box, but we retrieve it. Jonathan, oh my God, this bit of play is sexy. Can we find Diop? Diop has found David. David brings it back onto his left. Again, it gets blocked by the Inter Milan defender. Uh-oh. Oh my God! That is why we bought Pickford. Porro is on the move. Kulevetsky has got the ball. He's going to dink it back over to Porro. Porro has got so much pace, it's ridiculous. I'm going to whip this one. Oh, it was too close to the keeper. Right idea, wrong execution. Oh my God, they've just split us apart. Oh my God, Badashili. What a tackle. Porro finds Kulevetsky. Kulevetsky finds Musiala. Oh, there's no one there. Absolutely. I don't know why I've just done that. Oh, and there we go. There we go. That is half time. That is half time. We go into the half time break 1-0 to the good, courtesy of an absolute rocket from Musiala in the opening minutes of the game, and it is looking good. Oh, this build-up play is beautiful. Oh my God, can we get Musiala? Oh my God. Oh, that play. I can't get over how good that play was. That was prime Barcelona football. Let's just appreciate how good this football was here. First time cross in. Oh my God, Musiala had no right to get that. And to be fair, Martinez should have done better there, but I don't really care. 2-0 up in the first 15 minutes of this game. Inter Milan have got a mountain to climb now. Oh my God, what a ball. Musiala finds Kulevetsky. Kulevetsky's all alone. He's going to take... Oh, come on. I can't remember if he's right or left-footed, man. I'm hoping he's right-footed. Badashili versus Correa. We've got to close these channels down. And, oh my God. Inter Milan are back in this game in the 67th minute. Lautaro Martinez, who else would it be? Let's be honest. That was beautiful. I ain't even going to front to you. That was a beautiful goal. Fake shot, low driven ball. Pickford didn't stand a chance really. It is well and truly game on again. Uh-oh. Okay, they've caught us with our pants down here, Inter Milan have. If we ain't careful, if we are not careful... Oh, hang on, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, thank God for that. Hang on. Oh, we're through. We're through. Jonathan David. Jonathan David. Jonathan David. Oh, yeah, there we go. Musiala hat-trick, courtesy of a very unselfish pass from Jonathan David. And we have officially put the nail in the coffin to this game. Monaco are officially crowned champions of Europe. It's got to be the case now. Inter Milan, they were on a high press. Jonathan David sees Musiala in the open. Musiala is never in a million years missing that opportunity. He gets his hat-trick. Oh my God, what goal! What a goal! There's nothing I can really say to that. That came out of absolutely nothing. Jesus Christ. Okay, Inter Milan. Oh, well, there's 2 minutes left, but anything can happen. Musiala, he's on the ball again. Jonathan David. Let's fit. Oh, that was a great save from Martinez. This must be the game. This must be the game. Come on. They headed the ball out. We're going to pass it straight back to Diop. Diop, we're going to let this go out for a throw. There we go. There we go. Monaco are officially the champions of Europe. Courtesy of a hat-trick from Musiala. We did not make it easy in the end, though. Martinez did get 2 quite decent goals. 1 very late goal, which did make it squeaky bum time for a brief period of time. but we held on to the end. Let me know what other team you want me to rebuild in the comment section down below. Give me a little bit of time to do them, that's all I ask. And if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like on it. Smash the ever-living shit out of that subscribe button. It really does mean the world to me, and it helps the growth of this channel massively. That's all from me. It's been your boy Good, and I hope you guys have an amazing night. And until next time, I'll see you later.